Morning, everyone. Yes, I'm in my pajamas. I've just got up. Hair is in a ponytail. Actually, I didn't just get up. I've been up a little while now. I wanted to talk to you guys. I didn't want to wait because I'm just like, oh my God, my head is just laughing so much. And I wanted to talk to you about dating profiles. So yesterday, I was told about a new dating app. And I will do another video on that because I want to explain to you guys what the difference is. So I'll do that probably tomorrow because I'm going through the dating app and checking it. But it seems to be a really good app for women, where the women, I'm sorry guys, have pretty much most of the control. But I went on and I've done some testing, and I came across a profile that was quite interesting. So the profile was of a guy who had 3 photographs and a blurb. So you can have, I think it's 6 photographs on this particular website, but he only used 3. So first photograph, was a bit of a close-up. Second photograph was him smiling and laughing, and he had what I'm going to make an assumption is his kid, because it did look like him in there. Third photograph was him in the gym. And this guy's a freaking unit, mate. He's an Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's freaking like huge, and his blurb actually said, I'm giving this a go, but I don't expect much from it. And I don't, there's something about, I don't tend to, people judge me because of my size, and I have a lot of problems because of my size. And that, but I'm a really nice guy, and really down to earth. And I went, interesting. So we've already said something negative in our profile that I don't expect to get much out of this dating app. And we've already brought to light the fact that you seem to have a lot of problems getting dates because of your size, because this guy in his profile he was a freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not kidding you. He was a unit. It was a serious unit. So anyway, so he's already turned around and he's said, 2 negative things in his profile. And one of the photographs was him looking like a goddamn unit with a tank top on, and he's like, boom, he had children in his body. And I'm like, right, okay, you've already said something negative. So this is about dating profiles. And are you being authentic? Are you being congruent? What are you looking for? And have you literally gone, shot yourself in the head when you're at the starting line? Now, this guy he has got 2 things that would make me not want to date him anyway. So number one, he's a freaking unit. And I love guys who have got a great body and care about them, the way that they look. But I don't date units and, all guys who are bald. Sorry, guys. But, men that have too much testosterone in their body, I find to be a little bit more aggressive. And I don't ever date guys with kids. However, I was interested in the fact that this guy's photographs and his blurb, they were literally a shotgun to his head. He wasn't going to get anywhere because he's just was oozing out negativity. So anyway, so I swipe right, and sure enough, I match up with him. Now, I did turn around and literally proved that why I would never go out with a guy like this, and that, he's sort of going on like, I'm a really nice guy and you should come and date me. Really? He literally, it was so funny. It was just, the conversation lasted, I don't even think 5 minutes. So I now know how someone gets blocked, and I laughed my ass off. So it was like, hey, can I give you a suggestion? And it was like, yeah, what is it? And I just said, your blurb is quite negative. I'd probably suggest that you write something a little bit more positive. Now, I'd already established that he was a bodybuilder. In fact, he's no longer bodybuilding because life and I don't have time to do it, but he's still a freaking unit. And then it was like, well, do you really want to be successful on here? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you need to remove your blurb because it's really negative. And if you feel that your size is what puts women off, maybe remove that photograph you know. And then we go to level 3, which was, so far his blurb is negative. His photograph of this guy who's a unit, he's saying women don't like me because, you know, of how big I am, yet I'm going to put a photograph where I'm showing freaking children as bloody. I'm telling you, there was like a baby here and another one here and one. I mean, he was a unit. So the other photograph, I said to him, you know, and you have put a photograph with who I'm going to assume is your child. I'd probably not suggest that, because then automatically you know, women are going to, instead of getting to know you first and get to know this amazing man that you say that you are in your blurb and that you're down to earth, let them get to meet you before they make that judgment because you've got a kid, because it could turn them off. Because that's a fact. You know, we don't suggest that you put photographs with your kids on a freaking dating app. He didn't like that. It went pear-shaped. Hi, boys. So, and this is perfect because I've got a lot of guys watching right now. And so I'm talking about your dating profile and how you literally put a gun to your head and you screw it up. So this guy had 3 photographs and a negative blurb, right? He had a photograph, one of them with his kid, one of them that made him look like a unit in the gym, and a blurb that said, I'm not got really any faith in this, you know, dating app, and I get judged on my size. So I'm saying, get rid of the picture with your kid. Yes, kids or friends. You know, friends, it depends. If you're on I'm going to say a dating app, you know, whichever one that you're on, you know, having one with the opposite sex, or let's just say if you've got photographs where you're with your mates, they actually say that it can increase your chances if you've got, you know, I suppose, you know, it depends on whether you're always hanging out with beautiful people or not. You know, if you look like you've got photographs full of arrogant, can lower your odds, but they actually say can up your odds. But if I'm on a dating app and I'm looking for a guy and I see every single photograph, you know, then I turn around and, you know, you end up going and seeing a photograph with a girl in every photo, a different girl in every photo. That's a no-no. In regards to dating apps being a no-no, look, the reality is, you know, that's how a lot of people end up connecting now, because they don't want to go out and be normal and socialize this way. This is an interesting dating app. I am going to talk about it a little bit more because it's a new one. It was definitely, I don't know how new, but it's not got that many people on it. It is set up very similar to Tinder, but they've got some extra features that are free that you don't get on Tinder. So anyway, when I come back to being authentic and being congruent, this guy, he was just like, well, people shouldn't judge. You know, they shouldn't judge you. All right. Now I'm going to get really serious. Are you fucking nuts? We judge everybody all the time. In under 3 seconds, people judge, right? You are being judged. You are being judged when you walk into a room, when you're walking down the street, when you're on a dating app. We make up a decision in under 3 seconds. If you go for a job interview, let me explain how a job interview works. They actually judge you in the first 3 seconds of whether you've got that job or not. As soon as you walk in the room, the way that you hold yourself, the way that you're dressing, that's how you get the job. So the reality that's happening here, I know he didn't like me too much, don't worry. He blocked me. I giggled my head off because it was like, yeah, I'm not even interested in someone like you. But if you say that you want to meet someone and that you're a really nice guy, you know, you need to go about it the right way. So this guy had already put a bullet to his own head, okay? And he was saying, I'm really nice. His response was, oh, this is all too hard. We shouldn't be judged. Righty-rah. The reality is, guys, you are going to be judged. Now, I have been contacted by many guys who have come across, because on some apps it shows who your friends are, and they've contacted me. They've gone, oh, you're friends with this person. What are they like? And I go, what are you looking for? You know, and then I'm like, look, this person's photographs, they look great. They photograph really well, but they're a bit high maintenance. Is that what you're looking for? Do you want a girl that expects this, and this? It was like, no. And I'm like, okay. And I had another one where, the guy was a douchebag. He was exactly why I don't date units, because he's Mr. Testosterone. He was. And he just was like, oh, it's my way or the highway. This is why I don't date units and guys with just that too much testosterone. So I was asked to do someone's profile. So I grabbed their phone and I looked at the library of photographs, and I'm looking at the woman sitting next to me who every time I've met her, she's in yoga pants, right? So this actually turned around and I'm looking at the photos, and she's wearing a handkerchief, guys, a handkerchief. And I'm like, what exactly are you looking for, was my questions. What are you looking for? This is the question you need to ask yourself when you're putting yourself back out there in the single scene or on the scene. What are you looking for? Because you need to make sure that your images or your blurb are congruent. Now, if you don't understand what the word congruent is, it means matches, right? So I said to her, what exactly are you looking for on this particular app where I'm doing your profile? And, I said, are you looking for someone to date, or are you wanting to fuck around? And she turned around and she basically said she was looking for fun and to play around. And I went, oh, okay, these photos are perfect, because these photographs made her look like a freaking easy. I'm just going to use the word easy. Made her look so easy. And I'm looking at this woman in the yoga pants, and I'm looking at this photographs of someone wearing a goddamn handkerchief. And we're talking about a mature age woman here, okay? She's a couple of years older than me. I wouldn't even wear those clothes. And I'm like, yeah, okay, if all you want is some dick, then these photographs are perfect, because they're putting out there that you're easy. Do you get my drift, guys? So what are you wanting when you put yourself out there? And I'm not just talking about on a dating app. When you go out and you go out to a venue and you're just going out naturally, we're not going out targeting, I'm going to pick up someone, but when you go out into the world, out, every day go to work, go out with your friends, what is the message that you want somebody to see? Okay? What is the message that you're putting out there? Because whether we like it or not, we are judged in 3 seconds. When you go to a nightclub, I call it, it's a squish of everything. It's, like all of the bad and the good thrown into one. You got one room and you literally will go, and you go hot or not, hot or not, hot or not, hot or not. This is what we do. We judge like this quickly, okay? So what is it that you want to put out there? Do you want to put out that you're sophisticated? Do you want to put out that you are better than everyone else? Do you want to put out that you're a snob? Do you want to put out that you're easy? Do you want to put out that, I'm desperately looking for love? Do you want to put out that you are... you've been rejected a lot? All of these words and things that I'm saying, you can see that in people. You can see that in their body language. You can see it with the way they dress. You can see it in their facial expressions. But if you want to be successful, here's the tip, especially for the women out there, and yeah, for the guys too. If you want to be successful in dating, the sexiest thing you can do is be confident. Not arrogant, confident. Confident in the way that you stand. Confident in the body language and the posture. Freaking smile. Smiling is infectious. When someone smiles and they do it with every part of their being, you can see their soul. I've literally had someone just sit there and go, oh my God, every time you smile and your eyes go little, and I do that little, it's not like I go Asian eyes, sorry guys, but like I do this massive smile, that he's like, I can see your soul. Why? Because when I'm doing that smile, it's not fake and it's authentic. Okay? So, what is it that you're wanting? Are you being congruent with what you're saying? And we're not just talking about dating apps, but That's definitely one, because you know what? We're not having this conversation on a dating app. We're doing this. Okay, let's have a look. You know, that's what women do. We don't do this right. Okay, so the thing is, when you are going out there in the real world, outside of your bubble, outside of your lounge room, when you're out there, what message do you want people to see? What is it that you're looking for? Make sure that they match, guys. Make sure that what you wear, how you stand, the energy that you take with you when you, well, even in your own home, but when you step out into the world, the energy of what you want to attract. Okay, life is a mirror. So if you want to attract shit, be shit. If you want to attract amazingness, be amazing. Because every person that steps in your life has a message, and it's a journey, but it's a mirror. So think about what you're attracting. So if you're attracting stuff and you sit there and you go, you know, I hear it all the time. Oh my God, you know, there's no good guys out there. What a load of caca. There are men everywhere and they're amazing men. If all of your dates suck, if all of the guys or girls that you've dated suck, right? And you go, oh, it's been shit. Think about the common denominator, guys. There is only one common denominator, and that's you. So I want you to make sure that what you're taking out into the world, every time you step outside of your bubble, if you live alone, but if you live with someone else, every time, all the time, make sure that you're taking the authentic version of you, and make sure that it's congruent, because that's how we attract amazing people. Be amazing, attract amazing. This is how it works. So until next time, I will be talking about this new dating app. I'm testing it out. There is somebody that's on here watching right now that I did spot on there. I have spotted a lot of familiar faces. So you know who you are that's on it, because I did spot when I changed the age bracket. I will talk about how the dating app works. I want to just test it out a little bit longer, and so I can give you a full rundown of how it works. It is pretty good for the women out there, because we're in control. I'm sorry, guys, but we've got the steering wheel with this new dating app. It is also free, but make sure that your photographs on your dating apps and your blurb match who you want and what you want to attract. Make sure that when you're out in the real world every single day, that you're being authentic and you're being congruent. So you're taking your amazing version of you. Put the best version of you out there. I just got a message come on my phone. This person knows who I'm talking about. Put the best version of you out there. Always. Okay? Always. Love yourself. If you find that right now the best version of you is very negative, go inwards, work on yourself. Guys, if you want to learn more, and we will be doing some workshops to do with the dating stuff, because let me tell you, I've nailed this shit. I've also nailed how to get blocked in less than 5 minutes. So if you actually want to know about the workshops that I'll be doing, and I'll be doing some specifically for guys, make sure that you look at the link and make sure that you subscribe to the Facebook Lives, because I'll give you a lot of free shit. But if you're looking for, hang on, sorry about that. If you're looking to find out what kind of workshops we're going to be doing in the future, make sure that you click the link above. That'll give you a free book to actually read in the meantime, and then we'll make sure that we send you information so you can register for the dating workshops that are coming up very soon, and we've got some awesome ones that nobody is doing out there. So until next time, when I'm going to talk about the dating app, which will probably be tomorrow once I've tested it a little bit more and I've chatted to my other little friend who's on it. Have an amazing day. Go live life. Do it big, do it huge, but do it with love and do it with a smile. Bye.